Hi everyone. I am going to cut my High Desert Heat Remake. This was my third attempt at doing a cocoa butter soap. I think I mentioned a few videos ago that I normally use shea or a combination of butters, and I didn't have one that was just cocoa butter. I'm really into luxury ingredients. I think they just add so much to soap, but I know that not everyone uses or likes the shea butter, so I've been trying to formulate a cocoa butter. Anyway, this is my third result, and I really like it. It came out of the molds without the corners breaking, which is amazing for me. I do have some damage along the sides, but that's normal for me, so I'm not too upset about it. I think that with a little more practice, I'll be able to get it out really smoothly, but the corner not breaking was a big thing. And the texture of the bar on the top and on the sides is really great. And I got it out of the mold in 18 hours, which is also new for me. So I was really excited. I did go ahead and cut the first end piece. I couldn't wait. It set up so quickly. I was like, oh, I wonder if it's ready to cut. Now that was actually a few days ago, so it's been sitting for about 3 days. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be too hard to cut through. And we're certainly about to find out right now. But I just haven't had time or the lighting to get to it, so this is my first opportunity. So there's that side, and the top. The top came out really pretty. There's a little bit on the bottom there, but like the bottom came out good too. This is from me setting it back down without looking what I was doing. The bottom was perfectly smooth, so I was really excited about this formula. Because I keep saying I'm excited, and I am. It's because I'm just finally found a cocoa butter soap that I love. And the design came out pretty. It's not bad, all things given. I would have much preferred a smoother bar or smoother pour with more stripes, but that's okay. Lesson learned, I guess. One thing to learn at a time, right? On the top. So I guess the next thing that I'm going to do, and I did gel this one, and you can see there's a little bit of glycerin river in there, but not much. This really helps the look of the soap. I don't have any crackles in my white. That mixing that white really helps a lot. I don't mind the glycerin rivers in between the colors. I just think that kind of adds to the effect and looks kind of cool. What I don't like is the crackles. I know some people like it. I don't. So once again, this is happy, happy. So the other thing I was going to do to my soap was to cut the corners or to cut the edges before I started cutting. And I forgot to do that. I just think it's probably going to be easier to get all the blunt edges off before I cut it. That way it's more accurate on all the individual soaps. Vegetable peeler, your best friend. You don't need a planer or a beveler for this. At least I haven't had luck on my planer or beveler. So smooth, super smooth, amazing. Okay, so now all the corners of my soaps are beveled. No, can you see? Yeah, you can see. So all beveled, so now I don't have to worry about doing that on the individual soaps, and that will make it easier for me when I cut them, I think, or when I get around to clean them up. A few more pieces. About halfway done. See, the colors look really nice too. That purple stripe in there is a nice accent. The next thing on my list this year, hopefully by spring, is to get one of Bud's cutters. I like that. That's pretty. The little ridge on the top there. I don't like using the cheese cutter. My cuts are a lot straighter, but they're not as straight as they could be, and I think I need a real cutter. So that will be on the list of things to buy this year. That'll be something to save up for, because that's an expensive piece of equipment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably won't even post this video until next week. I have a few other videos ahead of this one. Actually, I have one more. The facial soaps are still setting up. It looks like they did saponify. Look at the top on that. That's pretty. I didn't put any glitter on this one. It smells good. Anyway, the other soaps, I did not, lost train of thought. Oh, the facial soaps. I gelled them and they saponified, but they are still extremely soft. They are softer, even more so than my Castile soap, the first soap that I ever made. And so it's going to take them weeks to set up. So hopefully, I won't post the results of that video until probably 4 or 6 weeks, until I know for sure that they're going to be set up. So, I mean, if I put my finger in them now, I can still, this soap is hard, and even with a little bit of pressure, it's hard, but that soap with a little bit of pressure, just a tiny bit, is enough to squish it, so it's way too soft still. Okay, and there's that one on the top, and that one, and the end piece, which I'm going to keep because I'm so happy about the soap. Anyway, I'm very happy with this formula. I can't wait for it to cure. We'll definitely see how it works out in about 4 to 6 weeks, and maybe I'll give you an update on this one. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye!